Afternoon, everybody. Jeff from Most Rugged Valley Garage. We're continuing to do some of the. Now we're on to aesthetic things on the Mustang. We got the motor mounts all done. We got a new trans mount on there. Still waiting for the muffler. It's on back order. One of the things we're working on is the shift handle in the center console. Let me show you what was going on with that. Here you have two shift handles, okay, and this one right here, it looked really ugly because there was chrome missing off of the top of it, and this the seam here where the chrome comes together had actually started delaminating and it was sharp. Okay, the reason this thing's got a wire hanging out of it is because there is a button on this side that enables and disables the overdrive. Okay, and this side is for the selector. Okay, so to replace the entire gear shift mechanism is about $268. So we decided to take, and since we only needed this part right here, so there was a place on eBay called Girls Auto Parts, and we were able to take and get one of these for $40. And as you can see, this is in like perfect shape. Okay, so we went ahead and we took this out, and we're going to put this one back in, and let me show you what that process looks like. By the way, just as a side note, the other thing that we're going to take and work on is the air conditioning vent that was on the driver's side here. That is missing a piece of chrome off here too. So we got another one of these on order. It ought to be here on Tuesday. Okay, it's supposed to take a look like that. We have the center console just raised up. There are two screws down in here underneath a little carpet that is in here that you take out. They're 10 millimeter. Okay, and they look exactly like this. And you go ahead and you lift up this end of the center console, and then there's a couple of points in here that you just take and wiggle and pull. You got to put the emergency brake in the entirely up position, just like this, and then you can go ahead and get that out. To get this out, there is a screw that's on the back. It's like a T25, something on that order. Okay. You will not, with the key off, be able to take and get this shifter to move to park to neutral. So take a key or something and stick it in here, and you will be able to take and move this to the center position. Okay. And then this little wire here for the overdrive comes down on the right side, which is right under here. There's a little connector. You have to take and pull that apart, and then you just take and lift this off. Okay, and then to take and put this back on, you just go boop, and it goes back on. So make sure when you take and put it back on that on this point right here, you put a little bit of lubrication, okay? So it'll make it easier when you're shifting. Okay, and let me give you one final shot of where that connector's got to go. So you see we're looking on the passenger side. This connector right here, this is the one that you want to take and just pull that apart, and then when you put the new one in there, just snake that down and plug it together, and then you have to take and put that the screw back in the back of it, in the back right here, and then you're done. Just got to take and put your console back in. Front goes in first, then it goes down, then put your two bolts in the back, and you're finished. Okay, been a little tech tip here. Taking these center consoles apart can be a bugger sometimes. Not as bad as it seems. Okay, but saved a lot of money. Instead of replacing this whole mechanism here, we spent about $40 just so they can get a new handle. Okay, hope I can help you out. We'll see you next time. Thanks for viewing.